You mean this is just Noah being a bitch for the next hour?
For a good bit of it, yeah.
Do you? You don't need to actually answer every comment. Cool name. No, what would your rapper name be?
Is that even a question? Little Richard.
Wow.
Wow.
Goodness.
At least mine,
Low
had
Pharma.
relevance to myself.
Low Pharma.
That works too. Yeah, so Lil Richard. Or Lil Richie. Apparently you're muted. Apparently. Alright, run that back.
We're doing Led Zeppelin 4. There's your intro.
Okay, can everyone hear me now? My apologies about that, boys. My sincere
Idiot!
apologies. My webcam, my microphone sometimes takes my webcam camera and makes it the active microphone, and my OBS sometimes catches it and sometimes doesn't. Let's restart and welcome everyone into the chat. Who's there? Hello, Tarny. Hello, Hugo. Puya. Hello, Mikey. What's up, everybody? All right, let's do this. Here we go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Three Idiots Talking podcast. We are back with another Led Zeppelin album review, going through the albums chronologically in order. We just did Zeppelin 3. It is now time for Zeppelin 4, which takes a massive step up in the Led Zeppelin discography. And who better to talk about it than the person who probably likes this album more than anyone else in this entire chat even. Let's let Cole give you guys the rundown of Led Zeppelin 4 and what makes it so critically acclaimed, historically acclaimed, and just praised in general.
He's grabbing the album.
Oh, yeah. And there's the vinyl. Got to show off the vinyl and every time. There it is. Led Zeppelin 4 vinyl. You know what? You should also talk about the album cover a little bit, but let's talk about the album first.
Well, it's the fourth one. Where did they go to? I think it's Headley Grange where they recorded it. It was either Headley Grange or Bronrar where they recorded it. A building that was out in the countries of somewhere in fucking England. I don't remember where. A building with no running water and no electricity. That they tricked the fuck out with microphones and shit and basically just turned it into a recording studio. And they wrote some pretty fucking killer songs there, if I do say so myself. Yeah, came out in 1974. They never technically gave it a title because I think, to quote Jimmy Page, they just wanted people to listen to it for the music without seeing that it was a Led Zeppelin album. They just wanted to notice it and be like, I wonder what that sounds like, and just appreciate the music and not really be concerned with who it was by. Yeah, and Robert Plant found this painting in some old thrift store somewhere in England and found an abandoned house that was like
Ooh, you
blown up.
rarely get to see that side of it.
So,
Wow.
what's the man holding on the front cover?
Yes, show us the cover. Talk about this a
holding
bit.
a cane. He's got sticks on his back.
Yeah, what's that called?
Don't worry about it. And they hung a painting on a broken building, and then they took a picture of it, and that should cover.
Sorry about our dog, but yes. So
And
you
technically did not give it a. I said they give it a 10.
So sorry about the dog, but Cole, you've told me before that Robert Plant basically just saw this painting somewhere and thought it was awesome, right?
Yeah.
And that was basically just they convinced each other that's got to be the next album cover, whatever it was.
I don't know how much discussion went into it, but yeah.
Show us the Hermit.
Cover.
They want to see the Hermit.
The vinyl. Oh.
There. Wow! Look at that thing. That's crazy. Wow.
There it is.
So explain that to anyone who might not know what that is.
It's just a weird wizard guy that they were like, that looks cool, put that on the sleeve. They all kind of adopted. I mean, they all adopted these 4 symbols to represent themselves. in this
Zoso.
album. Zoso is one of them. I don't remember the names of all the symbols, but sometimes people call this album the 4 Symbols album. I don't, because that sounds stupid.
Well, Zeppelin 4 symbols, 4 band members. I mean, it
Those are
fits.
the 4 symbols.
Zoso, that one, and that one. I don't think the other ones have names, probably, or maybe they do.
I don't remember what they are. They do.
All right, so there's sort of a description now that those 4 symbols have kind of become the Zeppelin's logo, right? I mean, it's the logo on the Spotify page. It seems to be the logo on most things they use.
It's very synonymous with the band, yes. Because, I mean, this is definitely their biggest album to date.
Yep.
So kind of took over the image of their discography.
All right, well, there's the backstory to this album. Now, before we, I just to really quickly want to ask you guys, and mainly Cole, but also Noah, because he provides a different perspective. This album has been critically acclaimed by all people across all genres as one of the best of all time. Doesn't matter where you come from musically. What was the massive step up? What is the massive difference between 3 and 4 that takes it to that next critical level?
More folky, I guess. I don't know.
Noah doesn't seem to know. Cole? What makes
Call
it better?
more bulky. I mean, I think they improve the production quality even more. I think it gets tighter. I think the instrumentals get like more crisp and sound fuller, I suppose. It all sounds more professionally recorded to me.
Okay.
The electric guitars sound way more electric. The folkier stuff, everything just sounds more finely tuned and more worked out to me.
So they
Sounds bigger.
improved in every part that they could from 3, which was a massive improvement from their first 2.
I would say they definitely. 3 was a huge improvement from their first 2, from a production standpoint and a writing. I mean, from all the standpoints from their first 2, in my opinion.
Right.
And then I think they kind of just went to a whole other level on 4.
Well, there you go. All right. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about this album before we get into actually listening to it and reviewing it?
No, it is so sick of this.
All right. It's time. Led Zeppelin 4, a legendary album. A little shorter than the last 3. I think this is the shortest one they had released so far. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or at least the original is. Not the
They've all been around 40 minutes.
It's like a minute shorter than.
Okay. All right, let's get into it. We start with lead song Black Dog.
Hey, mama said the way you move gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove.
Watching Ryan try to air drum is hilarious.
I'm not really trying to air drum. I'm just trying to hit at the same time. I don't know where the drums are.
You can hear the sticks hit together right before we start.
Yeah, that part.
Here's where it starts to lose me. when it just...
I don't know why.
I don't like when it changes time signatures for no reason. It's cool, but like... It's a little...
It works so well. It has such great flow.
I'm trying to find the word. Disorienting.
I don't know how it's going to learn a black dog if you're disoriented.
When the time signatures change out of nowhere, it's just odd.
Are we doing D-O-double-G later? I forgot that drops tonight.
Oh boy.
The Snoop Dogg Dre album drops tonight.
Doubt it.
We'll take a look at the length of it.
Yeah, we'll see how long it is. Oh my god, that Phil is sick. Jonesy writes better riffs than most lead guitarists do.
He did write this riff. It's lesser known fact. John Paul Jones wrote the Black Dog guitar riff.
Oh wow, really?
I have a message for you. It appears your soup was forgotten.
Yes, I am.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's unfortunate.
Absolute massive L.
I'm waiting for the guitar overdubs that they do on the riff.
There's like 3.
No, the one that like melodically sounds so odd. It comes in later, I think.
Such a amazing guitar.
There it is.
Is it a random 9/8
That
bar they
sounds
threw
so
in there?
cool.
So it's so odd. I don't dislike it. It's cool. Like, what
Needs
the
more
fuck?
cowbell.
Bonham sounds like he's having so much fun playing this. I don't know what that means, but I stand by it.
I think we've been talking too much during the song. We're gonna get killed.
Who hasn't heard Black Dog?
It's pretty definitive, that poll that we did. They don't really care.
Also, who hasn't heard Black Dog?
That's true. I wish I didn't hear every song on this album.
You haven't heard every song in this album?
No, I wish I didn't.
Oh.
Referring to one song.
Guitar is better on Misty Mountain Hop.
Oh, we'll get to it, don't worry.
That is an opinion. Oh, the harmonies. Guitar harmonies.
Fucking
Notice
Misty
the
Mountain
difference in
Hop.
quality between the guitar harmony and the Black Dog music.
Oh my god, Mr. Page! The solo stands alone to me. I think it's really great. I mean, you would be correct. All right, first song on Led Zeppelin for Black Dog. Noah, you seem ready and aching to go. Go for it.
I should just go first on most of these to get the negativity out of the way. Okay, first off, yeah, it's an amazing riff. Probably a top 50 guitar riff of all time.
That's
really
so
good.
low.
I don't know. I'd have to. I didn't want to give it higher because I don't want to miss anything. But yeah, it's really good. I don't know if it needs to be as long as it is because it gets repeated a lot. And the groove that they go into, not super infectious to me. Doesn't hook me in a bunch. Lyrics are better. Yeah, they've improved. They're cool. Guitar solo's good. I just don't think I like the song as much as most people do. 8.
8.
I have several rebuttals.
All right, Cole, go for it.
I think the groove on this song is infectious as hell. I think the drums and the guitar blend together flawlessly. I think it's amazing. I mean, and like this is the first really hard rock guitar tone they've really gone for, because they didn't really have a. I mean, they had harder rock songs on 3.
That is kind of becomes a common theme on this album. But sorry for cutting you off. Keep it.
They just, were more folk rock on 3, and then they're come back to more hard rock guitars, and like, I mean, this is just like quintessential hard rock guitar tones right here. The thing that you complimented it on, the lyrics, are like the only thing that I really have a problem with this song on. I don't think the lyrics are all that good on this song. Like, this is literally going to be the only complaint I have on this entire album, is the lyrics on this song and Rock and Roll are just like whatever. They're just kind of there.
Wow.
Like, other than that, I think the song is pretty damn perfect. It's basically as good as you can do a hard rock song. I would give it a 9 to a 9.5.
9 to a 9.5, and as everybody knows who follows us, we take the upper, so we are dropping 9.5 there. Sorry, Noah, you were about to sound like you were about to say something.
No, I was just saying wow, because that's really high.
This is a cover from 1930. All right. Okay.
Nice.
We'll read chat in just a second, but let me. So I think Black Dog. First time I heard it, I wasn't in love with the song. Second time I heard it, it grew on me, and the third time I was like, "Wow, this is actually such a banger!" Like just a track opener. What really has started to do it for me, and somebody in chat mentioned it, is the solo on this song is actually really good. Like, it's really, really good. And I did not know that John Paul Jones wrote that riff. That's awesome that he wrote the riff on this, because I didn't know he was capable of writing such a cool riff, especially for a lead guitarist. I obviously knew he could do a bass riff, but for a lead guitarist, that's pretty fucking awesome that he was able to do a lead guitarist riff. I think, and this might be a bit controversial, I think the best thing on this song is Robert Plant. I think he's absolutely awesome on this song.
I don't really know if you can sing like a rock song. Honestly, on this whole album, I would say, like, I don't think you can find better rock vocals than Robert
He
Plant on
is
Zeppelin
just
4.
getting groovy with it in this song, man.
His tone is so perfect on this whole album. It's ridiculous.
That's true, but this song, like, he's just vibing, man. He's just rise and shine, burning it. Like, he's going from here to in the middle to perfectly picking it up. Awesome performance by Robert Plant on here.
It's a top 5 Robert Plant vocal performance.
I might probably agree.
Insufferable stream.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna just jerk this thing off for an hour.
I know you are.
I'm gonna give this song a solid 9. Solid 9.
Boy.
All right, hold on. Let's read chat here. So this is a cover from 1930. You think, okay, that's kind of crazy. I did not know that. Is that true, Cole?
Black Dog?
That's what James Diamond said.
I mean, lyrically, I've never heard of it.
This solo stanza alone, I think is really great. I'm actually a bit tempted to get Black Dawn a 10 as an opener. It's just so good for an opener. And they finally get the bass to sound real fucked up without ruining a song like Heartbreaker. Fuck you, that's not true. It does not get ruined. Smidge overrated, but still legendary groover. 9.5 on a good day. Nice ranking, Hugo. You think big-legged woman is a white dude talking? I don't know.
Lyrically, they may have taken some lyrics from somebody else. I don't know.
It's a grower since I first heard it. Yeah, I mean, this song kind of tends to grow. I feel like it's a grower on you. You have to let it. Yeah, you got to repeat it multiple times. What Noah said really relate to me, so 8.5. Damn, Pooya. All right.
Thank you, buddy.
Welcome to the stream and already agreeing with Noah. Man, what is that waffle top 5? What waffle?
I don't know what that meant.
I don't either. I don't like how nasally he got on this album compared to the previous 3.
I don't know where you're getting that from.
Nasally? That's crazy.
The power in the world.
The start and stop style is Delta Blues. Well, that's not just because you're copying a style does not mean it's a copied song.
Oh, taking influence.
Taking influence, that's a different
I mean, they also took influence on this song.
Well, everyone takes influence from someone else. So, I mean, the ultimate. All right, we gotta move on. Next song we have Rock and Roll.
Oh boy.
Amazing drum intro. can't sing a rock song better than that. That's just not a thing. It's not a thing.
What do you think my issue is with this song, Cole?
I think we're just gonna call it a little long.
Chat, I put up a new poll for you guys. Let's see your responses.
That's one of the things. That's a cool little vocal run, though.
Cole saying Black Dog is a top 5 plant performance is a criminal take. Damn.
He is singing with so much power the entire time on Black Dog. It's crazy.
Welcome, Cosmic. Can't hear
Wish I could
audio
hear.
well.
Yeah, I might have to crank her up.
I'm playing Spotify. I like near max, but alright, I'll go a little louder.
Okay.
Somebody from the Rolling Stones actually played the on the song.
Sullied the song. Sullied it. Soiled
Let
it.
me know if you guys can hear the song well.
Somebody
Energy.
please clip Ryan doing that. So I can take it out of context.
What's up, Icy Root?
That's what they got him to do on the piano.
Where's that confounded bridge?
We're getting to that confounded bridge soon, and I cannot wait. Can't wait to get to the best Zeppelin album.
The difference in energy level between the first 3 albums and this one. Hypersonic. There
I
are
would say you agree.
songs. There are songs, but this one is like the whole album.
What?
Besides Battle of Alpha North.
Going to California, I would say it's particularly energetic. In the first half of Stairway.
And Levy, I don't know if it's very high pace,
It gets it up.
hot, you know, bopping around type of energy.
This is Cole's favorite part of the
Those
song.
drums sound so good.
That
Just
drum
the
outro
tone.
has been copied so many times because it's so good.
There we
Okay,
have
Lonzo
it.
that.
Rock and roll. And don't worry about that, Cosmic. You didn't miss much. We only have one song. All right, rock and roll. Let's start with Noah.
Yeah, you're gonna notice a bit of a theme here, guys. Where I don't like the songs as much as these two.
No one likes it as much as I did.
This,
He takes it to a whole other level. But continue.
I knew I instantly wasn't gonna like the song the first time I heard it when I heard the progression. It's a very common, like, very basic rock and roll progression. I don't know. Doesn't hook me in. I mean, they do the best they can with that progression. They do a good job. You know, really good vocals, some really good guitar playing, and pretty good solo. I mean, he's not my favorite guitar soloist, but he does a really good job. Plays an interesting solo. Song could have been a little bit shorter. I think it could have done well with being
Hold
like
on.
3 minutes.
Shorter. It's 340, and it's
Yeah.
utilizes all 340 seconds. Like there's nothing sitting there where you're like, God, I can't wait till the song ends.
I am. Because I
And the
don't find
outro, the last 25 seconds, is just a drum. It completely changes the song.
I don't find the progression interesting whatsoever. It's been done too much, even if they probably did it the
They
best.
probably were the originators of it.
No, they're not.
Well,
This has
well,
been a thing
they
since like
didn't-
the early
They didn't
60s.
invent rock and roll.
Okay, they
music.
didn't invent rock and roll music, but they probably did it the best, like you were saying.
I just said that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
keep
anyway,
going.
Doesn't
I'm
mean
gonna
you have
stop
to
shitting
like-
on it. I'm stop shitting on it because I do like it. I'm just pointing out the things I don't like. 'Cause I'm a little negative man.
Just trying to get through the malarkey.
7.
He's trying to boost the engagement via the chat.
Yeah,
It's
I
all
got a
about
rage
chat
bait.
rate. He's rage baiting. All right, I'll go second here. So this used to be my favorite song on the album for a while. When I first heard the album, I thought it was honestly Zeppelin's top 5 song of all time. I do think it's still a top 15 song by Zeppelin of all time. The energy this song brings, the energy these first 2 songs bring to the album is just peak rock and roll. I mean, it is so much fun to listen to. The groove, the tempo, I guess tempo and speed are the same thing, but the drums that are so, I dropped something, the drums that are so prevalent in this song and this whole album as a whole, but the drums in this song in particular, just the way he's able to keep that melody up the entire time and just go and go and go. It's awesome. And then the end where he goes into his own little solo outro, even if it's short, it's just so fucking fun. However, I will say that after listening to the song multiple times, it does get a little... Boring's the wrong word. It just gets a little basic, I guess, after a while. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't make it not good. It's just like Stairway doesn't ever get basic. You never get bored with Stairway or anything like that. So I'm going to give this song a 9.5. But
Jesus Christ.
I don't think... it used to be a 10, so I have brought this down. Just not that much. Cole.
I mean, yeah, this is one of the most fun songs in their discography. It's not one of the more complicated or complex songs they ever wrote. Lyrically, it's whatever. But, I mean, it's got a ton of energy. The performances are perfect. Robert Plant is on fucking cloud 9. I don't even understand how you sing rock vocals that well. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, it's just here to have some great energy. You know, Black Dog was like hard rock done extremely well. The song is rock and roll done extremely well. I'll give it a 9.
Okay. I gotta say, I thought Noah was gonna rage bait chat. It looks like I might have rage bait chat because, good lord, almost everyone in the chat said weakest song on the album.
Yeah, because you guys are glazing the shit out of it.
Don't know the instrumental so much prettier. I will only listen to guitar and mandolin mix of Going to California anyway. I like the song Cough Cough Gilmore. Okay, sorry. Noah Broke the Covenant. This song definitely isn't as good as the first. I'd say 7.5. Pua Called Me Basic. That's nothing new. Haven't heard that 1,000 times. Me, When This Is the Worst Song in the album, arguably. James Diamond called Weakest. Pua called Weakest. Cosmet said, love it. That's probably a nicer way of putting it. I know every note by 12 years old. Good song gets disliked because everyone has heard it thousands of times. It's just overplayed. I like the song the least on the album. Wow, we have some interesting opinions. A lot of worst song on the album opinions, though, from the chat. Very,
I understand.
Very surprising. Amazing hook, amazing, awesome solo, just too fun. 9.5. Hugo! I like where Hugo's head is at to start with on this album. You agree with me, Cosmic? Awesome, thank you. All right, up next we have Battle of Evermore. The vocals on the first album are just better.
I like them. I like them more. I don't know if they're better.
I disagree with that.
Here's where we reel me back in on the interest.
Actually, no, just a 9. All right, fair enough. James Diamond, you were saying some really weird shit, bro.
I hear voices thunder down in the valley below. I'm waiting for the angels of Babylon, waiting for the eastern glow. The apples of the valley, oh, the seeds of happiness. Ground is rich from tender care, repay, do not forget. No, no, dancing in the dark night, into the morning light. Clouds turn to brown and black, the tyrant's face.
I have an interesting take.
I know what you're gonna say. You think the girl sounds better than Robert Plant?
There's a girl in the song?
What?
Oh
my
that changes
God.
my take entirely. But yes, now I do think that. I didn't know that was a girl. I thought that was Robert Plant just dueling his voice.
No, there's both a boy and a girl on the song. Robert and
Is she feature? Is she get feature credits?
no, not like on Spotify.
Wow.
Good old Fairport Convention.
Okay.
Pain of war cannot exceed the woe of aftermath. The drums will shake, the castle wall, the ring raised iron black. Right on, raise your right on, shoot straight to them before. No comfort has the fire at night, the lights the face.
I'm sorry, Cosmic. I didn't know. I honestly thought it was just Robert with a higher pitched vocal on the double track. She got her own symbol as well. Alright, shit. Cole, you've never told me about this person in my life.
Yes, I have.
Oh.
As the sun is shining, the clouds are blue, oh why? With flames from the dragon of darkness, the sunlight blinds his eyes.
What I was actually gonna say, Noah, and I don't want to talk too much over the song, I thought he sounded like Jeff Buckley on parts of this.
Stop.
But then I realized that was a female.
Neither of them said anything.
Yeah, nobody can sound that good. I'm sorry, Cole. I'm joking. Not really.
Top 10 male vocalist.
I need more music before I could make that statement or not. So it'll never happen. I might just go first the entire album.
This might be the first time you're actually happy with a song, though.
Oh yeah, I'll get into why.
See, Cosmic? It's not just me. If you're not a diehard Zeppelin fan, you can see how people who are not diehard Zeppelin fans might think that's Robert Plant as well.
Alright.
All right, Battle of Evermore. Noah, batter up.
This is a lot more interesting to me. I like when they get into the folky stuff. Get a little bit experimental. Very good lyrics. Very interesting lyrics. Reminds me a lot of pagan music. If you guys have heard any of that, it's very cool.
Well, I haven't heard it,
It's Lord of
but
the Rings lyrics.
I haven't heard it, but I will say
well, that
that
makes sense, then.
somebody, James Diamond, said that it was he wasn't into the song, but then he studied druid magic and it got him into it.
Yeah, that's pretty
Whatever
close
that
to
means.
what
Watch
I
the
said.
Lord of the Rings trilogy.
There you go.
Yeah, really good vocals from both people. I don't remember the chick's name, even though Cole said it.
Sandy Denny.
Thank you. I
Sandy
just know her as
Denny.
I just know her as Fairport Convention Girl.
Fairport Convention. Okay.
It's a good song. Keeps my attention through it. It's well produced. Everything sounds good. Only issue I have with the song,
hmm
a little too long. Because for
Oh.
about a minute or so near the end, Mr. Plant is just saying "Bring it."
I like the bring
And-
it back repeated.
I don't know if it needs to be like a minute though. Besides that,
Maybe
it's a
not
great
a minute.
song. I'll give it a 9.
9. Strong candidate. Cole.
Yeah, this song is amazing. The vocals, the way they're like, sometimes they're harmonizing, sometimes they're like dueling, or sometimes they're just going like back and forth. I mean, it's incredible what they both do here. The lyrics are super cool. They incorporate all these Lord of the Rings elements into it. I love the instrumental. I think it's great. I really don't have a negative thing to say about this song. But it's just like, who is writing songs like this? Who the fuck else? What other artist is writing a song like this, or even doing it anywhere near this well? I've never heard anybody else doing this. Just one of the reasons that I think they're as good as they are. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like a 9.5 to a 10 on this
All
song.
right, 10 it is.
People were doing stuff like this. Come on.
Celtic folk rock.
Yes.
Celtic folk.
Okay.
So I used to hate this song when I first heard this album. I thought this song was completely the opposite of everything I wanted Zeppelin to do and be. And I realized it's kind of a ridiculous thing to say, but I thought they had done so many better things better. However, it has taken a long time for this song to grow on me, but it has grown on me. The last 2 listens I gave, I actually listened to this last week to see if I still disliked it, and I didn't. My opinion completely changed on it. It grew on me. I think the instrumental is what's grown on me the most, but now I found out, female voice on it is actually what I think is the best part of the song. She sounds awesome. She and Robert complement each other perfectly here. They sound so similar, it's actually made me think that it was Robert, just slightly higher pitched. A beautiful assessment for Celtic folk rock, and it sounds like they had gone to like Ireland or Scotland and literally went to a fucking edge of a cliff of rocks and over the sea and just started recording there. That's exactly the vibe I get. And
This is a holy reference.
Huh? Oh
That's
yeah,
the only
shit,
reference.
that is true.
What's
just,
true?
No, it's true that's where that's the album cover basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that it is a beautiful little song. I don't love the kind of almost ditty part of it, like the little groove, like not that ditty. Noah, calm down, buddy. Yeah, I don't really, even though there's plenty of Zeppelin members that you could attest that to. But anyway, I don't love the ditty part of it, but I do think that overall it's a very well done. I guess Cole called it Celtic folk song. It sounds like something that would be from like the Ireland, Scotland mountain cliffs, and it's just cool. It's so cool. I'm gonna give this a solid 8.5, which is by far the highest rating I have ever given that. Okay, there's a lot to check out on this track. Man, this sounds so green to me, I can't explain it. I don't know what that means, Tarny, but I will trust that. Misty Mountain Hop 4 sticks are my favorite. Interesting picks, I gotta be honest. Have you guys seen the Page Plant concert? I'm sure Cole has. I don't think I have. Buckley poops on both. Wow, that's a interesting statement. James Blake singing over Jeff Buckley singing. All right, Hugo.
No.
Bring it. Hail Ganymede. What a nice little outro. Wonderful One as a new song of their album is solid. I must have missed whatever he was talking about there. Okay, 9.5 from Tarny, 8.5 from James Diamond, 10 from Pua. Wow. Okay. Some high ratings. Ryan, your name is from Arian. You are a natural druid. I hope
Yeah,
you
that's
mean. Something different.
Dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah. Lyrics and vocals are amazing. Instrumental could be a tiny bit better, maybe, but damn, it is close to perfect. 9.5. Wow. Okay, and now they went and started talking about Diddy. All right. All right, up next we have Battle of Evermore. It is time for Stairway to Heaven.
All right, let's see if the song gets us taken down or not.
I really hope it doesn't.
I think it will.
Hopefully we last through this one.
It's 8 minutes. It's over.
Nah, we can make it. Somebody said ain't no party like a Diddy party. Oh no. The forbidden riff. Isuru, are you serious? You've never heard this?
Okay.
I don't know if I trust that.
Sure, champ.
Diddy's favorite Zeppelin song is Hot Dog.
Let's take a second, but everyone can just meditate a little bit.
There's a lady
Silence.
who's sure all it glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows if the stores are all closed, with a word she can get what she came for. And she's buying a stairway to heaven. There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure, 'cause you know sometimes words have two meanings. In a tree by the brook, there's a songbird who sings. Sometimes all of our thoughts are misgiven. It makes me wonder. Makes me wonder. There's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying for leaving. In my thoughts I have seen rings of smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who stand looking. It makes me wonder. Really makes me wonder. And it's whispered that soon, if we all call the tune, then the piper will lead us to reason, and a new day will dawn for those who stand long, and the forests will echo with laughter.
And there we have it. Stairway to Heaven.
All right, let's go over some comments first, because that's a long song.
Absolutely legendary song in and of itself. And yes, I agree. We should look at some chat because that was a pretty long song and there was a lot of chat.
That
Somebody
song
said,
long.
oh well, for like a stream,
That's
yeah.
so quick to me.
Somebody said that they think I like Richie Blackmore. I do. Very good. Deep Purple and Rainbow are pretty cool. Underrated guitarist. Very cool.
All right. I'm going back here a bit. Let's see. To me, a lot of well-known songs that got burned on the radio took some time to give you fresh ears to hear it again. Let's see. Man, be quiet, Ryan. I'm trying to have a spiritually enlightening experience. Yeah. On the tier list vid of most iconic songs, you guys put this song at the top.
I'm sure we did.
Yeah, we probably did do that. It's one of the most iconic songs of all time. It's got some of the most iconic moments in a song of all time. Some estimate this song is. Some estimate this song itself is made between 500 and $1 billion. I'm assuming dollars, but yeah, I would not be surprised. My Stairway ranking is one I always put it first. Priceless, Bonham is Him. Easily their best song, not controversial.
Is it controversial?
I wouldn't throw the word easily in there.
I don't think it's their best.
Robert is about to go in, no Diddy. The Rain song is more favorable than this, though. Puya. Interesting.
That song's top 3.
I'm sorry, but what other fucking guitar solo has its own little, like, fanfare intro? Did it have, like, a little intro thing to it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right, well, so we were just catching up on the chat real quick. All right, who wants to start? I mean, it's going to be a pretty unanimous opinion here, but who wants to break this song down? You know what? Let's let Cole break this song down. We don't really need to talk much after Cole does.
Well, I mean, this is really where it all started for me. I mean, this is the song that really
changed Cole's life.
This song made me care about music. I mean, I, always listened to music before, but I never really, focused on it or paid that much attention to it until I really found this song. It kind of was the spark that ignited my current music fandom. I really don't know if you could say, there's a song that has better writing than this one. I mean, because, in terms of pacing, I mean, it's an 8-minute song. I swear to God, it feels like it's 3, maybe 4 minutes long. It's just, it is so fucking well paced. And it starts off so fucking beautiful. I mean, that's one of the greatest acoustic riffs of all time, in my opinion, probably top 5. It's so peaceful and meditative and absolutely gorgeous. And then obviously just builds this incredible tempo to an unbelievable finish. I mean, there's so many different arguments you can make about this song. It arguably has their best lyrics. It obviously arguably has Jimmy's best guitar solo. The riff at the beginning is arguably one of their best riffs. There's just so many things that you can point to and be like, this is the best that they ever did.
You're forgetting something.
Drumming.
Arguably one of the most well-paced songs of all time.
I mentioned the pacing.
Oh, you did?
The first thing.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
it's
never mind.
Ridiculously well-paced. I mean, I might genuinely give this song the title of the most well-paced song ever written, at least that I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
It's just every aspect of it is just everything I want from a rock song. It's got this whole album in 8 minutes. It's so fucking perfect to me, and the ending is so just on another plane of fucking human existence to me. I mean, it's probably my favorite song ever made. I think it's one of the top 5 greatest songs ever written, without question. I'd probably say it's number 2 or something. When we did our list, I think I said it was number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I the strongest of 10s, and I don't know what else to give it.
So the only other thing I can say in addition to everything Cole said, because I agree with pretty much everything he said except for the part about it being the reason he got into music. But the only thing I want to say in addition, For me, this song, the thing that does it for me is, Cole used to mention how it's got probably the best pacing you've ever heard for an 8.5 or 8 minute song. It feels like it's 2 to 3 minutes. The reason I think that is, to me, is every time a normal song would start you would get that one, like, checking the time, seeing how much time is left. You would start feeling like, when's the song, are we on the last verse? Are we at the last time we repeat the chord? Every time a song would get to that point, this song transitions into another incredible performance by the band. Whether it's the beginning, the start, the aggressive middle, or the building up in the middle, or that incredible outro, solo, everything, all that. Every single time it's right about to get to that point, they switch it up and basically almost make an entirely new song while keeping the same theme, just building upon levels and layers. So it almost feels like you're listening to a new song, or 3 or 4 different songs in one, but it all fits. It's all meshing. It's perfectly well done. I will agree with you. I have never seen a song do that well. That is like incredible meshing. And yeah, I mean, nothing else to say. I gave it a 10 as well.
I suppose it kind of goes without saying that I think it's their best song as a band.
Yeah, I would assume.
When I called it the second best song.
Yeah, I would assume. Noah, anything you care to add?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not the song that got me into music. No.
No.
Not like you, Mr. Cole.
Fair enough.
We went down different paths.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the most well-paced songs of all time. One of the best guitar parts of all time. Yeah, incredibly beautiful. Like the recorder, keyboard, they're just. I don't know. This is just a song that's really hard to top, and somehow I think they topped it. But it's still probably a top 20 or higher song of all time.
This is in my top 20.
I mean, I totally
Easily.
get arguments.
Probably top
like,
10
oh,
too.
I like this song more. I think, I'm not trying to sit here and say like, oh, it's a ridiculous opinion that you could say a different Zeppelin song is better. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
No,
Sure.
I'm going to assume you have this as a 10.
Oh yeah, of course I have it.
I
as a
figured.
10. Yeah.
And I looking through chat, I did not see a single person who had it lower than a 10. In fact, most people were putting it quite higher than 10, which is of course ridiculous, but I can understand if you're going to do it with it. There's only a couple songs that are deserving of it, and this is clearly one of them. Yeah, the bass recorder during the verses, some of the most hauntingly beautiful tones I've ever heard. For me, it's the bass recorder when, yeah. I mean, it's a uniquely different song than what it's so rare to have a song like this blow up, and it's a perfect song.
Every time it ends, I'm like, that's 8 minutes long.
Every time it ends, I look at you and you always look disappointed
That's
that
8
it's
minutes.
over.
Yeah, I feel like if I were going to change it, I'd make it longer. It should be like a 12-minute song, honestly.
All right, up next we have Misty Mountain Hop.
Boy, we go from Stairway to Misty Mountain Hop.
This song is so much fucking fun.
This song is so fucking annoying.
This song is so catchy.
I hate this song. I'm sorry, chat.
This song is so catchy.
This song irritates me.
It's so bouncy.
Bang a fucking rock in my skull. I hate that vocal melody.
Make it 16 minutes real.
I've listened to it.
Lyrics on this one are a little lower.
Ooh, great lyrics. You're talking like less than a breeze.
I didn't say they're bad lyrics. You go from Stairway lyrics to this. It's a bit of a step down. He really took that line and just went with it, didn't he? In a way, Robert's rapping in this song, kind of. Just a really odd flow. Stay for tea. Isn't that a song by Zeppelin? Or something for tea. Tea for one. Okay. We got a crowdfund Cola mic. No, what needs to happen is I got to figure out
the
his
same
proper
mic as
noise
Ryan.
setting. I think Cole I need to turn him up a bit. Let me do that. There we go. That should help a bit.
Can be a bit closer.
Because we actually have the same mic. I just have mine a little closer to me.
Stairway feels like 2 minutes. This song for me feels like 10 minutes.
I wish this song was longer.
I wouldn't be alive.
I should mention, chat.
Such a good harmony. Oh my
I'll
lord.
tell you guys after the song. Yeah, Hugo, I turned him up on our Discord, so hopefully that won't happen. But if he still cuts out, please let me know.
I love when I hear him gear up to sing that loudly.
So, that was odd timing. Oh, I didn't know it lasted that long. Oh. Glad to be of assistance, Isuru.
Once again, I'd like to go first. Get the
Sure,
negativity out
but
of
I
the way.
want to say something real quick. All right, Misty Mountain Hop. But before we get into that song really fast, two things, chat. One, somebody was mentioning crowdfunding Cola Mike. Actually, we are currently about 480 something or not 400, 80 something subscribers. Sorry, 80 something subscribers from being actually able to start making money off of this channel. So once we hit 500 subscribers, we will actually be able to start monetizing our videos, which will be pretty cool. Hopefully, we can actually get some. And I think we can also do. Live streams will now be able to be have chat donations, so that'll be pretty cool as well. But the other thing I wanted to say is what was the other thing I wanted to say? Shit, I don't remember right now, so we will let Noah go ahead.
Oh man, boy oh boy. I'm sorry, Led Zeppelin fans.
Oh boy.
I fucking hate this song. There is nothing. I want to like this song. I see why people find it fun. But the melody, instrumentally and vocally, just irritates the shit out of me. It makes me mad. I get genuinely upset listening to this song. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. This is like, this brings down the album a lot for me, its existence. I'm sorry to the people that love it.
Wow.
But this is a hard pass for me.
Wow.
I'm feeling a 3.
3.
I don't like this song.
You
I
said
really
you
don't.
hated it.
A 3 is very kind.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. I really don't like that song.
Wow. Okay. Intense, but okay. Cole. Rebuttal.
I do not hate this song. I love this song.
I know.
I adore this song. This is honestly one of the catchiest songs they ever wrote. Especially, I think this is probably the catchiest outro of any song they've ever written. When he's going, I really don't know. The melody when he's singing, I really don't know. I could listen to that all fucking day. That is so perfect. I just think this song is bouncy as hell, super fun, cool lyrics, and some of the best and craziest drum fills of John Bonham's career. I mean, that man is going fucking nuclear. He even does a drum roll. When do people do drum rolls in the middle of a song? That's so fucking weird, but I love it. His drumming on this song is criminally underrated. I absolutely love his. This song slaps. Great riff, amazing vocals. The vocal melody doesn't bother me at all. I think it's pretty catchy.
Sure.
I don't have a complaint about this song. I don't think it's a 10, but 9.5. I just fucking love this song.
That is so
9
ludicrous.
It's so much fun.
It's so
I
not.
can't not have it's so much fun listening to this song. It's so catchy.
So this is another song in which I actually went back and re-listened to Zeppelin 4 2 weeks ago to see if any of my opinions had changed on the songs I was not a fan of. This was a song I was not a fan of, and my opinion has changed on a song. I have grown to quite enjoy the groove on this song. I think Robert Plant vocally has impressed me a lot more than he ever did on this song. And even though it's a step down lyrically from Stairway, it still has some really cool lyrics. I think I probably fully understood the lyrics of what this song was saying for the first time these last two listens. And it's not nearly as annoying as I thought it was before. I think this has a lot of really great moments in it. Is it, you're coming off the high of Stairway, so it's always going to be impossible to reach that level. But you got to appreciate this song for what it's worth. We rate songs, normally we rate songs solo. As you're not rating it on where it is in the album, you're rating it on by its own ground. By its own ground, this is an 8.5, at least. I think it's really well done. So, doing it off of Stairway is always going to be harder for it, right? But you can't rate it like that. No, I think you're rating it kind of like that. I don't know.
No,
Maybe you're not. Maybe you're not. But
I don't think he is.
I don't.
I think he just doesn't like the melody.
It's fair. So
I hate the melody.
I actually remembered
the melody.
the other thing I wanted to tell you guys. So before Stairway played, this album on the poll that we ran, if Zeppelin 4 was their best album, the percentage was 68% no, whatever the other percent was. Yes, it is now down to 56% no, 44% yes. Stairway carries weight, boys. Brought that percentage back up. We will see where it ends at the end of the album listen. All right. Let's see. Oh, wow. It was 9 with girth. Wow. Okay. Yeah, the song is my main problem with this album. Sounds like something Billy Joel would write. Not bad, though. 7.5. Holy fuck, Hugo.
I've never heard a
wild.
single Billy Joel song that even resembles Misty Mountain now. He doesn't write songs with this much energy. What are you talking
I
about?
think he's going off like it sounds a little corny.
I give it a 9 as well.
Sounds corny?
I think to me it does.
Noah likes the Pina Colada song better.
I mean, I
Can you
think Led
confirm,
Zeppelin
Noah?
on their next album. I think Led Zeppelin on their next album writes a song that I would call a little corny. I don't think this one's corny.
Billy Joel is solid. Icy-Roo, I agree. He's solid.
But yeah,
Not
that
special,
song,
but
it
solid.
will make me assault another Cracker Barrel hostess. Thank you for bringing up that's a great reference right there.
I don't even know that reference, so wow. All right, fair enough.
I said like a long time ago now.
All right.
That's some song you want to beat up a Cracker Barrel hostess.
Yeah. I forgot
That was
all
an
about
odd
that.
one.
That's an old reference. All right. Up next, Four Sticks. Can we please get some love for Four Sticks, man? One of the most underrated songs. What?
Why do they call this song Four Sticks?
I wonder why.
I wonder if he's drumming with 4 different sticks.
He is drumming with 4 sticks.
I know, very creative one.
Uptown Girth. Diamond, you are one of the weirdest people in this chat.
Girth by Billy Joel.
I think this is where I'm gonna start to lose some of the Zepp fans for this one.
Not me.
Nah, you're gonna ride them hard.
I still got one more song to irritate them with.
You use 2 sticks per hand. That's difficult.
I ain't going anywhere. Zeppelin fans. I'm right here.
2 sticks in each
Amazing
hand.
transition.
2 sticks on his third leg.
Such a great transition to the chorus.
I might have the most controversial opinion about anyone on this song.
I don't think you will. I think Cole's gonna be alone.
No, I don't. I completely disagree.
Oh, you're gonna ride it?
Huh? No, I
You're
don't
gonna
think
ride
Cole will be. Oh, you mean alone between
You're
us
delays?
3? No, Cole will definitely be alone between us 3. Is this a keyboard?
The synthesizer.
Close enough. Not really, but close
Is
enough.
there, I mean, I'm no synthesizer expert. It could be a keyboard, I guess. It just sounds like a synth. to
Should
me.
have got Playboy Cardi on the synth beat.
Oh, it's synth.
Spotify has no clue what the fuck he's saying right now.
He says, they can't hold the wrath of those who walk, which is such a sick lyric. I don't really know what it means, and it sounds cool as fuck.
Kanye would have dropped the sickest bars on this beat.
Yeah, and you would have understood absolutely none of them.
He would have gone full Yeezus on this beat. It's a
I wish he
Moog
did.
type of keyboard.
We would have got a 10.
This sounds like that black skinhead beat, kinda. Just not as raw, or not as amped up.
Okay, doesn't. Alright.
That is an odd comparison.
Obviously, the tempo's a lot slower.
I don't even know if that's. I can never like guess what a song's tempo is. I'm
All
so
right.
musically illiterate. It's
That
crazy.
was 4 sticks.
Can't
Okay.
count shit.
Actually, no. I want to go. You can
Fuck
go
you.
after me. Cole can be the one trying to be Cardi.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, so
It's
this-
reverse what
the-
it usually is.
here's where we get a little controversial, Zeppelin fans, and you guys can shout at me all you want in the chat. I don't really like this song that much, but I will say there is one good part of this song that I like a lot. The best part of this song is the bass. The bass on this kicks ass. It is by far the only thing I'm ever really hearing out of everything perfectly. I think it sounds great. I think it's leading the riff really well. And I think ultimately it is the underlying tone of this song that carries everything else throughout the rest of it. Because honestly, the drums don't sound great to me at all. Guitar, all over the place. Robert Plant singing some weird shit, not following what he's talking about. Don't feel it as much as I did on Misty Mountain Hop. But the bass kicks ass. Outside of that, don't love it. I'll give it a 6. All right, Noah.
All right. This song just does not reel me in any way. I don't know. The riff is solid. Vocally, I have an interesting take.
Okay.
Out of all the albums where they're in their like quote unquote prime, he might be my least favorite vocally on this album.
Wait. So Robert Plant is your least favorite vocally on this album or this song?
On this album, like I like him better on all the albums before this, and Physical Graffiti and House of the Holy.
I thought I would have the hot take. Then Noah comes in with a nuclear bomb.
I think that's your worst take since we started this.
I've thought that for a while.
That's your worst Zeppelin take.
That's been one of my biggest issues with this album for a long time, is that I just don't like his vocals as much.
Oh my god.
Of course, there's a couple exceptions, but...
It's your worst Zeppelin take. That
song,
might be worse than you saying the Cement Hop is a 3.
That's
song
crazy.
doesn't grab me too much. I mean, it's cool. It has like a nice little synth solo. The acoustic sections they're interesting. They move around a lot. So I appreciate the ambition. But besides that, it's all right. I'll give it a 6.
All right. We agreed on the rating, but we got there in entirely different ways. All right, Cole. Save the Zepp heads.
I mean, y'all are on drugs. I don't know what to say. I mean, I can understand why. I mean, y'all might not be super into this because I mean, it took me a while to get into this song. This is like the last song on the album that I really grew to love. But I don't know, man. There's just something about how unique and creative of a song this feels to me. Like, I mean, I think I'm not 100% sure, but it feels like they get a little weird with the time signatures on here. What?
Somebody called me the Unabomber.
Unabomber reincarnated.
Parts are not left when somebody calls you the Unabomber.
That's funny. Cole, continue.
I just think this is one of the most unique and creative songs in their discography. I absolutely love it for that. I think the lyrics are great. I think this guitar riff is like... I don't think I've ever heard another guitar riff that sounds like this. I've never really heard another rock song that sounds like this, especially from a group as mainstream as Led Zeppelin was, and still is. I absolutely love how they transitioned to the chorus. I think it's brilliant, and I think the chorus is fantastic too.
Wow.
I mean, I really don't have a complaint about this song. I'm struggling to find complaints about this album at all. It's just so perfect to me. And I mean, yeah, this song is weird. I'll certainly agree that it's a weird song, but I fucking love it. I'm feeling a 8.5 to a 9.
8.5 to a 9. All right, let's catch up on the chat here. Production on the way, the riff comes back in is actually really cool. This is a great album track. That's an interesting way of looking at it, actually. Ocean color scene borrowed elements from this track for sure. Is that a band? Ocean color scene?
Right, song.
Oh. Damn straight, Hugo. They trying to be Cardi. Ironic that Ye is a black skinhead. Okay. Maybe hot take, but 9.5, 8.25 sticks. No, your time is gonna come off this album. Or sticks to Robert gets progressively lesser. I still prefer his vocals here to House though.
No.
The crunge exists. I don't even need any other argument.
The Rain song exists.
Love the instrumental on this one. Oh, God.
No, never mind. We'll do it when we get to House of the Holy.
Fair enough. Love the instrumental on this one. However, I think this is maybe the worst vocals on the album. Of course, Robert Plant's kind of goated, so it doesn't mean that much really. 8 to 8.5.
Everything about this song is intentionally weird.
But,
All right.
But Robert's
He's singing odd on purpose.
But Robert's solo
Is that
career
supposed,
was
is that supposed to
brutal.
make me like it more though?
Not necessarily. I'm just saying that's why it's happening.
Okay.
It looks
I
like
think if you understand that, you can appreciate it.
it looks like Tarnia
Yeah,
was
well,
agreeing with
I
you,
said-
Cole, because she now says it's her second favorite song on the album. So
I did say I appreciate the ambition.
Cole, you are so right. They haven't reached our musical plane.
Okay.
All right, buddy. I've never heard
Yeah.
Zeppelin. Just tuned in right now. Welcome, Diego. You're about to.
Weird place to start
You
with.
missed some of
going
the
to
bangers. I'm
California.
not gonna lie. You
I would
missed out
probably
on some-
recommend starting with like
Shoot.
Stairway to Heaven.
I would
Cole
might
hasn't reached
recommend.
my musical plane.
I might
He
recommend.
doesn't fuck with Weezer like I do.
Restart the stream from the beginning, or when we start the album, you might have more fun. It sounds almost like tribal. Definitely had influences that weren't Western at the time. Your Time Is Off first album. Your Time Is Off first album. Okay, I was not reading it right.
Oh yeah, your time's gonna come. Amazing
Yeah.
song.
I like how purposely eccentric used vocals were. Yeah, I mean there are some newbies here. That's pretty cool. All right, let's get into it. 2 more songs we have. Going to California. Welcome all the newbies here too. Shout out to you guys.
Why do we just now get over
I know,
22 viewers?
I know.
Just new viewers? It's so weird.
Because we made it to one of the best songs on the album.
I would have figured Stairway would have gotten us at the 20. Oh, I wasn't paying that much attention to the viewer count.
Wonder if we should have like a current song tracker on the title of the stream.
I don't know how much more we can fit in our thing.
Yeah. We need some Deep Purple on the channel.
Perhaps.
Some rock.
Would there be any interest in us doing chronological albums for Deep Purple?
Okay, we're not doing that.
I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not saying there is. I'm just asking.
Because they still make music.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing that.
We might do some Deep Purple.
Took my chances on a big jet plane. Never let them tell you that we all are the same.
James Jaiman just said no. Alright, so no. I'm sensing there's not a lot of interest in that.
It's a lot.
Wow,
There's
a
a
lot
lot.
of no's.
Damn.
And there's
Alright,
only
guys,
like,
we're not gonna do it.
it's a lot of albums, and there's only a couple. There's only like 3 or 4 that people really care about.
Is this rock or country? Cole, is this rock or
This is
country?
folk music. Again, Diego, this is a weird place to start. I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
I would highly suggest
Somebody said yeah.
rewind the live stream.
Somebody said Steely Dan. 2 people said Steely Dan.
Dan?
Yes, we should.
Chronologically?
We could do. We could, but like.
We'll do Pink Floyd chronologically.
That's our next one, is probably Pink Floyd chronologically. It's gonna take a while. We might have to mix in some other artists while we're doing Pink Floyd.
What if we just
Doing
did
that now, anyway.
one Steely Dan album? Tested it out.
See how it
Did a
does
game
on the
Asia.
stream.
I told you we will do Asia.
I
You
want
don't
it
need
now.
to keep asking for it.
I want it.
Trying to find a woman who's never been born.
This shit sounds crazy, yo.
I hope you're enjoying it.
Standing on the hill in the mountain of dreams, telling myself it's not as hard as
The
it
wall
seems.
reaction win. Well, we're gonna do it
Oh,
chronologically, Tarny. So
Practically we already have one.
you know where it is.
Did that get deleted?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
never
we'll have to
mind.
redo it.
No, we didn't.
I deleted the ones in the old format.
Oh, so we have to redo Remain in Light?
I
Oh,
guess
no.
so. The best Steel Dan album is The Royal Scam.
That is a very interesting take. I would give it their second best, but it's pretty close. I like that take though. It's a good one.
It's a unique outro to go into California. Really.
I don't, Mikey Cole, 8212. I don't.
I've
Sorry.
heard one album by them and I hated it. So
I just
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
like how
sit here
voice he
and
sings.
say for
Yeah.
sure that I hate them, but
Not a Morrissey fan.
All right, I would like to go first here because this one is another opinion changer of mine. I've had a few on this album.
You've been a real bitch about this song in the past.
I have. I've trashed this song because I thought this song was.
You're a bitch.
Well, can you let me talk then? Damn.
We'll see.
All right,
on how this
so
goes.
as he was just saying, I have trashed this song in the past. I have thought this was the worst example of Zeppelin doing the things that I don't think they were good at in the past. However, I have grown up a bit since then, and my opinion has changed. I think this song is a very peaceful, melodic song where Robert changes his vocal pitch on multiple lines and sometimes in the middle of singing a line to add emphasis and add effect to the instrumental and follow along with the melody, and it actually makes it a bit more beautiful than I ever thought it did before. I appreciate it. I still don't appreciate it lyrically. I don't think that's ever going to change, to be honest. I don't really care for the lyrics at all in the song, but it is a beautiful song to listen to now. And I really think this is one of Robert's best performances in he's ever had. Instrumentally, it's good, nothing special to me, but the Robert Plant singing on this, especially that vocal range he shows off, I'm gonna bring this up to an 8. Cole. Oh no, you go ahead.
Yes, please.
That's where I can get them.
Boy, oh boy, what a pretty song! Gorgeous little mandolin, some guitar, some very interesting lyrics. I like them a lot. I think Robert sounds very good. It's like the perfect length.
Yeah.
For it. It's not too long, not too short. Does it stay around too long? I have no issues with the song. This is a very good song. I'm feeling a 9.
9. How have you all noticed? Noah's favorite songs on this album have been basically the ones where they are doing the opposite of rock. So,
yeah, I like folk
very
music.
interesting. All right, Cole.
Well, I'm going to go a little bit higher than both of you here. This song is gorgeous. Fucking love this song. Absolutely beautiful. This song is dedicated to Joni Mitchell, I believe. You can correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I believe this is dedicated to Joni Mitchell. And it sounds like a song Joni Mitchell would write. It's super acoustic.
You went Ryan mode.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
A little acoustic right there.
It's super laid back, peaceful, just absolutely gorgeous. The guitars sound so good. Robert Plant sounds amazing vocally. He's really, I mean, this is one of the reasons why I think him in like this time period is just like, I don't really know how you can sing better, because he can do this and he can do fucking Black Dog. Like, I don't know a lot of people who can do both those songs as well as this. In fact, I don't really know if I know anybody who can do those songs that well. I think the lyrics are great. I think the instrumental's great. I think the melody is great. There's really, I don't have any complaints about this song. I'm feeling a 9.5.
9.5. You have also never hated this song, or never even disliked the song, or even came close to
What's
disliking
to hate it?
Gorgeous. So pretty.
All right, let's catch up on the chat here a bit. Oh, wow, there was a lot. Okay, what's the next plan? What's the plan for next artist on the channel? So the next artist that we're going to run through their discography chronologically the plan is for Pink Floyd. However, we also want to intermingle some artists to in between. So while we might do Pink Floyd chronologically, we could also start doing maybe a rap artist or someone else. We'll figure out who it is at the current moment. Deep Purple, Led Zeppelin, and Black Sabbath, known as the Trinity. Is that a thing?
I wouldn't really consider that a thing, because I think one of those bands is a different genre than the other two.
Real quick question though. How many people here would want us to do Steely Dan chronologically? Just type yes or whatever.
Mikey Cole, I like The Who.
This shit
The Who are
sounds
a good
good.
band.
Pink Floyd is a must. Icy Root, well, they're next up once we finish. Wall Reaction, I already answered that. Just do Asia. I think Asia is definitely our next album that we're going to do outside of the Zeppelin ones. It is. It's definitely the next one. We've had it on, Noah's had it on the list for a while now. Just mainly to shut the fuck up. Rush, Kansas, and Styx. Interesting pick right there.
I'd be okay with Rush. These two, I don't know.
Weirdly long-lasting recency.
I can give you my take on every Rush album right now, because I have the same opinion about all of them.
Okay, 2112's pass.
All
Cole's pretty
right,
cool.
we're not getting into a Rush argument right now. That album has their best
Saying it
song,
took me
Kid
10
Charlemagne.
seconds.
No comment on Asia. Blue Reaction, Win. Haven't we done Blue?
No.
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 Should I think we have it on our list.
It's coming.
What about The
some
Who,
point.
Cole, or Noah?
The Who are a good band. I guess some good albums.
They're good. My favorite album by them is apparently an uncommon pick.
All right. We need a mandolin through Marshall Stack with Wawa and Violin Boat. That was a lot to read.
What did I say that was funny?
It's my second favorite song on the album. It's so peaceful and gorgeous, like Cole with Static. This is one of my gatekeeper songs. Anything I think is better than this is an automatic 10, so 9.9. Woo, Hugo.
Cole, you got
I
a
didn't
great
understand.
compliment.
I didn't.
Somebody just said you have great taste for a young man, Cole.
Damn. Okay. Physical Graffiti is Led Zeppelin's greatest album. John. Wait one album, brother. We will have some mutual opinions. Yes, Countdown to Ecstasy. Bro, react to Joni Mitchell. Bored to death. You have a great taste for... Oh, yeah. Okay, just read that. Rush, Grace Under Pressure. The Who is whack overall. Rush, Moving Pictures. I don't know about... You guys have very interesting opinions, Mr. Diamond. All right, it's time to finish Led Zeppelin 4. In chat, that poll has 22 votes and is very, very close. I have seen that get as close to 50%. So let's see where we end up by the time we finish our final rankings. All right, When the Levee Breaks.
Feathers are going to get fucking ruffled.
Rush is whack, not The Who? Oh, okay. If you guys wanted more subs, I highly suggest you do some Ren. Ren?
You mean REM?
Oh.
We definitely do new artists if we have if they have a new album out that's seemingly becoming known or might be popular.
Well, if you're talking about REM, they have some pretty popular albums from like the 90s.
Radiohead needed also. We've done a lot of Radiohead, but we might have to do them chronologically. That's a good idea, though. This shit is vibey, Diego. You're right. I'm telling you, man, go back and re-listen to Start a Stream. You will enjoy yourself if you're enjoying these.
If it keeps on raining, levee's gonna break. If it keeps on raining, levee's going to break. When the levee breaks, have no place to stay. Me no levee, taught me to weep and moan. Me no levee, taught me to weep and moan. It's got what it takes to make a mountain man dig his home.
That's a crazy opinion, Tony.
Even not to the Grateful Dead.
That one might be hard for
Give
us
up on
to
that
convince
train.
Cole to do.
I've never even heard a Fish album.
Yeah, Cosmic, I'll look into that. I'll definitely look into that. If you're going to Chicago.
Please stop.
The filter he puts on his voice here is a little odd.
It's perfect.
Okay.
God damn that drum!
Guitars screaming.
Big slide guitar guy, are you, Cole?
How can you not be when you hear that?
I like it. I like it. He's going to go see the Bean in Chicago.
Can I come? I can't do it.
The change in instrumental here is crazy. They just start ping-ponging it across your ears. I think someone said this is almost psychedelic. I can see that.
Yeah. At parts. There's definitely some production choices that make it a little psychedelic.
I'm not coming to Diego.
It was like a one-way ticket.
There's nowhere else in the world I'd rather be.
That is such an odd thing. I don't know why you think that. I mean, I know why, but it's still confusing.
Alrighty, boys. There it is. Led Zeppelin 4,
I got-
ending with
I could pull up like
When
a stairway monologue if
the
y'all want to hear.
Breaks. Not.
Unless y'all want me to go last.
I want you to go.
I'm
last.
gonna be the longest.
Let's let Noah go first.
Yeah. Cole can be last.
Trash
Okay.
out of here.
You know, I'm gonna say.
It's not gonna be. Even if it's positive, it's not gonna be positive enough.
Okay, fuck you. Okay. I like most of the song. You know, it's just a nice little blues jam. Some very good harmonica playing by Robert Plant. Don't really care about the lyrics. They're fine. The vocals are good. The guitar playing is very good. Some very nice slide guitar in there. That's probably my favorite parts of the song. Is when they get into those little instrumental hook, I guess I could call it. It's a little too long. I don't know about 7 minutes. I know about 5.5 minutes. I don't know about 7 minutes. Yeah, no, cry, Cole, cry.
I might.
That's
Yeah,
whack. That's a little whack.
This is not their best album closer. It is number 2 though.
Okay, hold up. This is the best album closer so far, though.
So far, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
All right, fair enough.
Okay, I'm feeling a 8.
Oh my god, his face when you said that.
I think your 3 worst takes about this band are all from this
Oh
album.
my god, you've
I
destroyed
told you how much-
Cole internally this album.
I think this album's overrated, and you know that.
Oh my god. All right, let me go next so
Just
Cole can
not
walk
prepared.
us. Cole's you just killed him. I think you killed him worse than I've killed him. All right, so this song bangs. You're wrong. I mean, you're just flat out wrong.
I give it an 8.
The instrumental, yeah, but this is way better than an 8. The instrumental is absolute fire. The harmonica playing is incredible. The drums are just letting loose this. It's not even a hardcore beat, but there's these hardcore fills that come in like a and it's like, oh my god, it connects so well, and it's just incredible. Simple but repeated drumming over and over, but they let Bottom loose on a couple fills that really lets them have it completes the song. The guitar playing is it's not Mr. Page's best guitar playing of all time, but it's one of his cooler riffs that he ever wrote. I definitely like it. It's a little simpler, not really like the focal point of the song, but it's there, and he's one of the best guitarists of all time, so he's not going to make his presence not felt or known. The bass is great, but Robert Plant, oh man, his performance, one of his all-time greats in his entire discography. The way he just sings on, especially when he's going down and he's just belting out these short bursts of like energy and gets his pitch raised up there a bit more, and then it brings it back down to control his pitch and his tone throughout the whole song. Awesome. And then the final thing I wanted to mention is the lyrics. I think the lyrics are absolutely fantastic on this song. This is just a complete W through and through.
Write the lyrics.
Oh, well.
It's a cover
Okay,
song.
fine, whatever. Okay, fine. Then I can't compliment on the lyrics, but they're still good lyrics. I don't really, whatever. This is one of those songs that on this album that I've never not liked. It is just fantastic, and it's actually gone up. It is a grower as well as Black Dog was. I'm giving this one a 9.
Okay, before Cole starts...
Actually, sorry, 9.5.
Okay. Before Cole starts, Diego said we should react to Imaginal Disc by Magdalena Bay. I fucking told you guys we should have reacted to that album. I said it.
You guys have to react to Imaginal Disc by Magdalena Bay. I don't know what the hell that is, but all right, we'll talk about it after this.
When
All
it
right.
came out, I said we should have reacted to it.
All right, Cole. Go for it. When the levee breaks.
Boy. This song achieves a lot of things. For starters, right off the bat, this is the greatest that drums have ever sounded in any song in the history of music. This is the best drum sound of all time. And I don't really think it's all that close, frankly. I mean, there's I guess the song Oxygen by Swans is a contender, but there's no drum tone that is as good as When the Levee Breaks. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry because I'm right.
Wow.
This is also the greatest piece of blues rock music that has ever been written. It's just the way that it is. I hate to break it to you if you didn't know this.
All the banger opinions on this album.
It's just there's no better piece of blues rock music than When the Levee Breaks. And honestly, it is easily a top 5 cover song of all time. Quite possibly the greatest cover song of all time.
Damn, Cole dropping 3 fire opinions in one song.
It's this song sounds, I mean, it quite literally sounds like you're watching a flood destroy a city. I mean, I get that's what the song is about basically, but I've never, songs don't usually encapsulate their lyrics sonically as well as this one does. I mean, it sounds like the fucking world is ending, and I adore every millimeter of it.
Robert plays harmonica, right?
Yes.
Then he had my 2 favorite parts on the song.
I mean, every instrument is batting 1,000. They're just knocking it out of the fucking park.
Yep. Well.
And on it, and this is maybe up to this point, you could argue their whole career, like, in terms of like production techniques, this may be the best song, like most well produced song they ever did, considering what they did to get the drums to sound like that. Considering how they mic'd them, putting the drums at the bottom of a staircase, and then putting the mics up along the staircase.
That's real? That's what they did?
It's a whole thing. And then they used this, like, I think it was called a Benson Echo thing machine to get the real size of the drums. I mean, I could go on forever about how good these drums are. They sound so good. And then the drumming performance on top of that is like probably a top 5 John Bonham drumming performance. And I mean, few times have I heard Robert Plant sing with that much intensity and power. It's ridiculous. And Jimmy's guitar tone is fucking screaming on this song. Just the level of intensity on this song is ridiculous. It's one of the most visceral songs that Led Zeppelin ever wrote. And I mean, I've never heard. I think it's easily their best closer. I don't even think that's a competition, honestly. Up to this point and throughout their entire discography, I wouldn't even consider it close. Yeah, I think that's the greatest piece of blues rock music ever made.
Wow.
And maybe the greatest cover song of all time. I don't 100% agree, but when people say that they like Levy more than Stairway, considering I called Stairway the second greatest song of all time, like, Levy better be fucking damn good. And I totally get it when people are like, Levy's better than Stairway. I don't argue. Because I'm like, I get it. I don't agree, but I totally get it.
Damn.
Easy fucking 10. Third 10 I'll give Elvis out.
Wow. First of all, I think you might have convinced Tarny, because she said even I couldn't argue on some of those points. Wow. All right, let's catch up on chat real quick before we do our final rankings. All right, Tarny says 10, Cosmic, definitely an 11. When did you get into football, Ryan? I'm more of a Barca guy, sorry. I actually love both teams. I know that's pretty much illegal, but if I had to pick one, I don't have a Barca banner, but I do actually like Barca more than Real Madrid. Back to what we were talking about. How many more times better? I would subjectively agree. This song gets better every time I listen to it. There's just something always going on always something new I find to appreciate about it. If Going to California is a 9.9, this is like a 9.8. Hey, there we go, Hugo. I'd say it's one of his best tones. This is a 1920s blues cover.
It is. It's by Memphis Minnie and somebody else. I don't remember the other person.
Tarny said, "Get the fuck out. Sibley is a better cover." I don't know what
Sibley isn't really. Even if it is a cover, it's not a better cover.
This song shits on Hallelujah, or you're right about that at least.
It's definitely better than Hallelujah.
All Along the Watchtower, best cover ever.
I mean, those are basically the two best cover songs, probably.
Oh, come on.
Maybe House of the Rising Sun would be in there too.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is a final rankings time. Chat, real quick. We still have our poll up. Let's see who can finish the poll on top. Is this Led Zeppelin's best album ever? It is extremely close poll. 52% of you are saying no, but we have 18 people in here. Let's see if you guys can change that. All right, final rankings time. Noah, you have been going first all this time. Let's see what you think of Led Zeppelin 4.
Okay. At 3, I'm going to put Battle of Evermore.
Okay.
At 2, I go Going to California. At 1, I go Stairway to Heaven, for a total album rating of an 8.
8.
Now I'll rank this album through all the Zeppelin albums we've heard so far.
Yes, please do.
At the bottom, we have Led Zeppelin 2 with a 7.5.
Oh man.
Next.
So, keep going.
Next.
Yep.
We have Led Zeppelin 4 with an 8. Next, we have Led Zeppelin 1 with an 8.5.
Wow.
And at the top so far, we have Led Zeppelin 3 with a 9.
Wow. Wow. Noah, you have one of the most unique rankings of Led Zeppelin we will ever see.
I don't care how much people like it, how influential it is. It's not. I don't think it's as good as the other ones.
I don't understand any aspect of saying that Zeppelin 1 is better than Zeppelin 4. I don't get any part of that. That doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Wow.
They did better. I
Wow.
like the songs
Definitely
more.
did not. Okay.
All right, I also probably I will go next, but I also probably should have said, for those who are new and who have not seen, our final rankings, what we do is we take the top 3, we rank the top 3 songs on the album, we give the album a number 1 through 10, and then we talk about the album just a little bit. And we also, since we're doing these chronologically for Led Zeppelin, we place them in order that we have listened to so far. We've listened to our first 4 albums, so we will rank them in their order that we like. All right, my top 3 on Led Zeppelin 4. The tricky one. I do have a couple 10s.
It's actually not. It's really straightforward.
Oh no, I have 1 10. There we go. Okay. But I do have 2 9.5s. Yep. All right. So for me, it's gonna be Rock and Roll at 3, When the Levee Breaks at 2, and Stairway, of course, at number 1. Overall, this album has it's always been between this and something else we'll talk about. But this album has always been one of my absolute favorite rock albums of all time from the moment I first heard it. It has gone up and down the totem pole for Zeppelin a bit, but it has definitely increased recently. It's only gone up. I think this album has, I've learned to appreciate it differently than I have previously. And as an album so far, I think it's by far their best work they've done so far up until this point. I will give this, I've gone back and forth on this, I'm going to give this a 9.5. Ultimately, if we're ranking them chronologically, I will have Zeppelin 1 at the worst so far. I don't remember what I gave that one, to be honest. Zeppelin 2 would follow up at the second worst. Zeppelin 3, the one we previously just did, is the number 3. And the best album so far, Zeppelin 4. So, in order, they have gone 1 to 4. Has been their ranking. I see no reason to change that at the current moment. Okay, Cole, it is your turn to discuss and rank Led Zeppelin 4.
Well, for my top 3, I don't. It's really not that hard for me to rank the top 3. Once you get to like ranking all 8 is a massive problem for me, but the top 3 is pretty clear. 3 is Battle of Evermore, 2 is Levee, and 1 is Stairway. Overall, I mean, the term I always use to describe this album is it is so just fucking watertight. It is just like one of the most airtight, consistent pieces of music that I've ever heard in my life. I don't, like, there's not 10 seconds of this album that I would cut off. It is just so perfectly written. It's so perfectly performed. It's so perfectly produced. It's, I think, an improvement over every aspect of it's kind of just like they took all of the things they were trying on the first 3 albums and then just made all of it a little bit better until it was just like as perfect as they were gonna make it. And I think they just fucking crushed it. I think this is one of the greatest albums of all time. I think this is an easy, huge 10. I think it's probably one of the 10 greatest albums ever made.
Wow.
I don't, outside of like the lyrics on Black Dog or Rock and Roll being a little boring, I have no complaints. Nothing is too long.
This the greatest album of all time, many different times.
I mean, that was a few years ago.
It's been dethroned.
I wasn't quite as experienced of a listener back then. I mean, just the only reason I took that title away is because, like, I mean, the lyrics on Black Dog and Rock and Roll are not that particularly fascinating. They're just like, you know, slightly better albums. But I still think this is one of the 10 greatest albums of all time. One of the greatest rock albums ever made. It's perfectly versatile. It's perfectly paced. It's perfectly written. It's perfectly performed. I got nothing bad to say about it. And the high points are some of the highest points in the history of music to me. I mean, yeah, my album ranking so far, Zeppelin 2 would be at the bottom, then Zeppelin 1, then Zeppelin 3, and pretty handily Zeppelin 4 with a big ol' fat 10 out of 10.
Big old fat 10 out of 10. All right, there we have it. That was our Led Zeppelin 4 reaction and ranking. We all hope you guys did enjoy that. We have gone through the first 4 Led Zeppelin albums chronologically, and we will be finishing out Led Zeppelin's album discography chronologically. How many more albums do we have, Cole? 5?
Depends on if we want to do Coda, which I don't really think we should do Coda.
We'll figure it out by the time we get there. We have about 5 or so
4.
left to go.
I would say 4.
4 or 5 left to go. Ultimately, this has been pretty fun. I think we're going to continue doing this with other artists. I think this is. I think people are enjoying this. I think the keeping the theme of going through an artist's discography, ranking it chronologically, seeing how they advance as a band or an artist. It's fun. You get to see the differences, and you're not just picking and choosing spots in their discography to rank them, which is kind of difficult. You get to see how they grow up as a band or an artist, and it's pretty fun. So we're gonna keep doing this, I think. And of course, Cole's got to bust out the Zeppelin 4 vinyl just for everyone to see. And yeah, stay tuned for more artists that we're going to do this for. The next artist we're going to do chronologically is Pink Floyd, and we also will try to intermingle some other artists in there as well. Pink Floyd will take a while. They have a lot of albums. So we will try to intermingle some artists in between. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like down below and hit subscribe. We are trying to get to 500 subscribers. We are very close. Once we get to 500 subscribers, we can start monetizing and getting some pretty cool incentives onto the channel, including some custom emojis for the chat. If you guys want to check the chat out, you can also hit subscribe and hit the bell to get notified when we go live. We also post it on Twitter, so follow us there. And yeah, some cool things are on the horizon once we hit 500 subs. So thank you guys so much for watching on YouTube, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
I feel like Oscar Schindler at the end of Schindler's List when he's just like, I could have done more. I just like, I have so much more to say.
All right, chat. First of all, let's catch up on the chat here. I want to give this anything but a 10, but I can't. It deserves a 10. I understand. I said it was okay. I prefer Zeppelin 1 and 2, or Zeppelin 1 and 3. Really? So you give it a 10, but you prefer Zeppelin 1 and 3? That's a wild take.
Doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Hugo, Stairway, number 1. 2, Going to California. 3, When the Levee Breaks. Easily the best album so far. It's just not close at all. 9.5. Ooh, okay. Not a 10, though. All right, fair enough.
What does it take?
He demands the Earth, Moon, Sun, stars, everything.
It gives you all those things.
Ryan, can you pull up the cover for I Should Coco by Supergrass real quick before you go? Don't ask why. Okay.
Hold on. Should we screen this?
I'm doing it on my other monitor, so keep reading the chat for a second. What is the name? I Should Coco. All right, you guys take over the chat reading for a second.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming out. We appreciate.
Oh, this is fine.
Everybody coming out more than I thought would come out.
All right, so this is the I Should Coco. This is a very weird album cover, my man. I don't know what the hell this is. Is there any particular reason you wanted me to look at this? Oh, I'm an idiot. It's three people on the album cover, all doing different faces. Okay, I'm an idiot. There you go. I don't know how I didn't catch that.
That's true.
It is.
You are an idiot.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. I get what you're saying there, Hugo. Cole and his baby need to give more love to Zeppelin 1. Yeah, the high points are definitely some of the highest points in music. It's a really weird album because some of the highest points in music history on this. Yes. All right, let's check out the poll. Final poll results. Is this the best Led Zeppelin album is this the best Led Zeppelin album? 25 votes. 56% say no, 44% say yes. The end results will be no. It is not the best Led Zeppelin album according to the chat.
I can understand that, but it depends on what your other pick is.
There we go. The guy on the right looks so much like Cole. It's just that blank, half-caring stare right there, yeah?
Thanks, I guess.
All right, well, I guess we'll have to see. Next album, we get a little bit different. Will the chat think that's the best Led Zeppelin album ever? I don't know.
I have that one.
Huh?
I don't have that one on mine, unfortunately.
Oh, you don't have Graffiti?
It's not Graffiti.
Is it House of the Holy?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, I have it, Cole. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. House of Holy for Noah. All right. Also, chat, I just wanted to channel thriving. Thank you, Tarny. Appreciate it. Just wanted to say, chat, before we cut off, we will be streaming tomorrow. And drum roll, Noah, we will be doing Asia tomorrow. Yes. We're doing Asia tomorrow by Steely Dan. So if you are interested, I have never heard Asia. Not one single time. It'll be a first time reaction for me. I'm sure Cole and Noah both heard it multiple times.
Yep.
So if you are interested in our Asia Steely Dan reaction or opinion, we will be trying to go live around 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't live in America, go look it up. I don't know what time zone you're in, so I'm not going to try to figure that one out. But yes, 7 or 8. I will tweet it out about 5 to 10 minutes before we're set to go live. So if you want to stick around and hear our Asia Steely Dan opinion, my first time reaction to it, let me know. And or just, stay tuned and follow us on Twitter. Should be in the description below. Chat was a banger stream. A lot of new people. Awesome night to stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow for Steely Dan Asia. Have a good night.